ahead and begin Zoom recording.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you.
This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, let's wait the usual couple of minutes more to check if someone else turned up. And since you are all here, you can take your time to put your name in the Etherpad. I can. And also check in the community portal. I just see 3 people, so let me copy the link in the chat. Yeah. Hey Lydia, do you need anything for your presentation? Do you need to share slides or?
Yeah, we made a slide. I think I'm waiting for Rara.
Okay, sure. We can wait a couple of minutes more. And yes, I think you can share, but if you can't share, maybe send me the link to the slide and I can share them. But I think you can share it.
There's no opening from you. It's directly. There is no opening from you. It's just directly to us.
Yes. I was just going to introduce you and then you were going to start.
Right.
Okay, well, we are 5.5.
I think Rara is joining right now. I already sent her the link. So yeah, I'll start to share my screen.
Okay, well, I think we can start now and I will try to talk for a couple of minutes and then I will pass the word to Lydia. I think maybe you can start introducing a bit the community for people who don't know anything about it while we wait for Rara. So welcome everyone to a new reps call and welcome to Tim, Pranshu, Arpan, Arshil, Leia, Constantina, Lydia, James, Rara is here. Hi, Rara. Who else is here? Liv and Leia. Hello, everyone. And thank you for coming to the reps call. Let me see if there is anyone else. No. So, as you've seen, the last week we have the last couple of weeks we have people from communities coming in and talking about their community. So I think this is an occasion for us to see how this community, Mozilla community all over the world, what they are doing, what fantastic thing they are doing, and see maybe we can take some suggestion, some inspiration from what they are doing. And if you have any question or you just want to, congratulate them for their good work, feel free to add any question or any remarks in the Etherpad or even say it directly. If you're shy, put it in the Etherpad, I will say it for you. And so today we have Lydia and Rara, who are from the Mozilla Indonesia community. And I think you are both based in Jakarta, right?
Right. We're based in
Right, from the Mozilla community in Jakarta. So if you're ready, I will pass the words to you so you can talk about your community.
Okay.
And thank you very much for coming and doing this. It's really
But I'm
great.
going to share screen.
how to share screen? Can I share screen? Oh, I can.
Everyone can.
Yeah, you should be able
Okay.
to.
Uh. Is anyone can see the screen already?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. First of all, thank you for the opportunity to tell about us, our community. Um, I don't know where to start actually. Okay, this is the picture of us in the community space. Maybe when it's around Mozilla party for Mozilla anniversary. I think it's last year. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mozilla Indonesia, we are founded like 2004. Um, the first event is with Viking Karur. He already not rep anymore. The event is since Mozilla Firefox 1 release party. I joined when they already in 2010, so I don't really have any documents in from 2004 to 2010. So now we have 9 modular reps. Before we have 14, and then become less and less. And now we have Mozilla Community Space Jakarta since 2016. Our web you can see at mozilla.org.id. There's some of them article that are in Indonesian or in English, and you can see the some of the events or about Mozilla Indonesia also there. And we have social media at Instagram Mozilla Indonesia and Twitter ID_Mozilla. Most of the activities that we show is mostly active in Instagram.
Rara,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
are you advancing the slides? Because we're still on one, and I think that you were talking about the second one.
Yeah, I already advancing the slide.
Oh, is it like?
Yeah, I still see the first one.
Oh my god. What should
It's
I
okay.
do?
I just guessed.
Now it's already wanna go to the third slide. Did you see already?
Oh,
No.
we're on the first slide.
Still the first slide? Oh no, why?
Maybe you want to unshare and reshare. Sometimes it does it.
Unshare and reshare. Oh, okay. How about this?
Yay!
Yay! Okay. And now we're going to the next slide. Oops. Okay. So the earlier days, there are some people who established the community, and here's are some of the pictures when some of the stuff on the left side. There's a glimpse of Mitchell Baker there, somewhere in the crowd. You can see maybe, I don't know. And these are pictures actually when in 2010, when Mozilla have presence in largest blogger event in Indonesia. So at the time, actually when I also joined and met again and William and the three. Okay, just move forward. And then we have Firefox for launch party at 2011. Actually, these are only the highlights events that I can remember and found the pictures, because there are pictures everywhere and there's so many things that we have to share. And we can, if we take everything, and this reps call will cannot end like 30 minutes. Anyway, just moves forward. And then we have Firefox app launch in 2013. At the time, we have Firefox OS. Then we do the hackathon with developers around Indonesia. And we have also school visits. These are some highlights of our school visits in 2013 and 2015. Now we still do, but we're not doing that very intense anymore. Yeah, okay. And then we have some, of course, meetups everywhere. This actually happens before we have community space, and we also go to the campus universities. I think the last campus visit is last year, December 2019, with Lydia in Bandung. Okay, so when we don't have a community space before, we do events like collaborate with the local co-working space or local cafe, local. So we do the, I mean, we ask like the owner of, can you collaborate with us? And then we can do like the event regularly there. Yeah, so when the last time before we have community space, we collaborate with one co-working space that actually belongs to the telecommunication, what do you call telcom, Lydia?
Yeah, telecommunication organization.
Yeah, telecommunication corporate, what actually belongs to government. And then we allowed to use the place like once or twice a month to do events there, any events that we want to do. They support the community there. Okay, but now that space already not exists anymore. I don't know why. And then we have the webmaker app planning and launch party also. And yeah, and the Mozilla reps have regular meeting actually back in days once a year to talk about what we're going to do in the next years. So while everybody do the meetings in the room, we're taking the meeting in the park to get the fresh air. And then we have Mozilla Community Space Jakarta in 2016. This is the first place, the first location. Only 1 year here. Only hold for like, I don't know, 20 people only. Like if you organize workshops, I think only 15 or 20 people.
30 maximum.
30 maximum, okay. Well, we have some 30, but it's like people already like sit on the floor and take the bean bags and everything, and very crowded already. As you see, there's some post-it notes on the orange wall. That is actually the project that we ask every people who come to the space and write about space, Mozilla space, or what they think about our community, what they think about our events, and they must put it there. And now the post it's actually already grown so much. And 2017 we moved to the new location at Tifa building for 2 years, I guess, 2.5 years
Yeah.
or 3 years. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good place actually. We can put 40 people inside the room without chairs. And then in this place, actually, there's not only that room, but we have room for pantry, room for room for the key holders, and the room for
All
well,
right.
we have toilet, we have a storage also. So it's a big place actually. Um, well, yeah. Unfortunately, the uh, early this year, the owner of the building said that we cannot use it anymore because someone want to use the place, so we have to move to another place. And this is our new place at Soho Pancoran. Remember the post-it notes that still so at the previous place, and these are the all the post-its that we still keep, and then we keep paste on the wall. So we imagine we bring all the when we move, we bring all the post-its also. We take out all the post-its because actually we value every comments and every uh, what they said about us. We value every voice from them. So we need to appreciate them by doing that. Um, okay, there's some events highlights here. Oh yeah, um, because we have the Mozilla Community Space Jakarta, this is actually like very benefit when Firefox Lite, Firefox Rocket or Firefox Lite, what do you call that?
Having a
Reset.
user studies kind of thing.
Yeah, having user research study. They use our place also to do the research and everything, and yeah, launch also. And yeah, most of the work for Firefox Lite.
I can't hear anymore. It's just me.
I think yeah, it's freeze.
I think we lost Rara.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Rara!
the slides is.
Lydia should be able to cover for that.
Kiki came to school you.
Kiki also can. So yeah, actually, what she want to say, like Firefox team, like really rely on our space when doing their activities. They do like user studies and then also like event over here as well to meet up. So yeah, that's uh, that's that's what she want to say. Okay, let me share my screen. Please share. Let's do this one. Yeah. Okay, here you go. Can you see my screen? Okay. So yeah, it started. We highlight some event in community space. In 2016, we hosted an event with Carl Dubos over here. So like few staffs usually contact us when they are around. So usually we also like asking them to like, hey, can you also make an event or giving a sharing session for our community over here, something like that. So we also like having 84 plus events in 2016, 2017 to 2019. We have also like a community gathering with Mark Surban and Sunil Abraham. that time. Also, Mary Ellen also ever coming here and giving a session as well about the brand strategy over here. Also in 2018, I think some of localization volunteers over here. We're having an event over here to do the sprint for Firefox Lite in Javanese, Sundanese, and Indonesian as well. So we also like participated in global sprint in 2018. As mentioned before, participated in user studies activities for Firefox Lite. We also like supporting Firefox Lite official releases in 2017, 2018. Yeah, they, I think twice doing a release over here. Also, we did some Most ID Goes to Campus, as Rara mentioned before. And 2020, we're busy moving out because before we move, after we're moving, it's already like pandemic, right? So we move into online event after that. So until this November, we have like 30 plus event. It's combined between general and campaigns activities. So next, actually, this is just like a picture, like documentation of our event, like some of like friends, tech speaker over here. Yes, this is the Firefox team. If you ever know about them, like so many picture like that I already mentioned before. Actually, I think that's it from us. Rara is Rara back?
You need to highlight, Lydia, that our main event is actually all about food.
Oh yeah, that's the
No, yeah.
yeah.
You know when you're doing a good event and everybody satisfied, that means you have a good food. Just kidding.
And if there is no rice, there is no food. That's what I learned in Indonesia.
All the time. That's why this is the yellow rice over here. This is.
Oh yeah, I actually used to show the rice there. They have Firefox Lite written on on the rice with rice.
With rice. So yeah, we usually like also provide some some food for a special event as well, because we believe like happy, tummy happy people.
Good food is our code.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much for presenting. It was wonderful seeing all these pictures, and this community has such a long history. And so now I would like to ask anyone if you have any questions, if you like to ask something. If you want, you can do it directly. Question in the
I'd just
Etherpad.
like to agree with the point about the food. If your event is good, that means your food is great.
Great.
Well, people will satisfied if you make them satisfied with the tummy.
Yeah, I suppose it become a bit more difficult with online events, but yeah.
There was actually one community, I think it was either the Brazil or the Mexico, I don't remember which community did this, but like every single one ordered a pizza and they were gathering on 2 to 3 people because they were all so far. So they gathered and they did very smaller events in people's houses and they all got one pizza. Like one pizza here, one pizza there, and like around 15 people gathered in like 5 houses or something like that. That was fun. Not to be encouraged in the pandemic to gather even for 2 or 3 people. After the pandemic, I'm open to suggestions, but I won't encourage it during the pandemic.
Okay. Any question or feedback? You want to see?
I don't see.
What kind of online events did you did last year with the COVID?
Last year? You mean this year?
You mean this year, right?
Yeah, this year.
This year.
Yes.
Mostly like we're supporting like campaign and then localization. Some coding as well, like Python
I
and
think we have it in the community portal here.
yeah,
Our
for event.
yes.
And also like over here, people just getting used to it, the online event. So yeah, it's quite takes time for us because not so many people, can afford it as well. I think because they already use it to daily basis for school or works. That's why I think. But yeah, we're growing the number as well for the participant.
The fortunate thing about the online event that um, we're not reaching only in Jakarta because of the Mozilla Community Space Jakarta, but there's some people from uh, Makassar, or I think there's
Outside.
from Borneo also. I mean, lots of people come from other cities and join our event. And in the online event also we can see that people who really interested to our community and our event here is the one who come to the online event and participate.
Yeah.
We also do the Hacktoberfest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this year.
Hacktoberfest this year with an online event.
Yeah, that was something I was wondering if having online event help you reach more people. So you think after the pandemic will be over, we don't know when, do you think you will also think about doing online event to reach these new peoples, even if it's possible to have events in person? Is this something that you could think about doing, like mix the two? I'm not suggesting, I'm just asking if there's something you thought about.
Um, Maybe if there's some interest. I mean, if people in the community have interest with the online event, we can do the online event as well. We have to give back all the opinion to the community. If there are if they wanna attend, if we do the online event, and we can do that.
I think it is our, our first, probably first time we go online after so long we have a space, right?
Yes,
All right. So
and the events also broadcast through YouTube. So if anybody cannot join at the time, they can actually see the recorded event as
yeah,
well in our channel.
we actually already planned it for, in the previous a long time ago when we have like our first event in the community, but we're thinking about the devices, and then the internet connection must be so stable. We're thinking to
Yes.
we haven't started until we have to, like, right now. And then we see like, oh, it's benefit us, actually we can attract more people from actually outside Jakarta, especially. Yes. So it's a good thing. And
Usually they ask like, when you come to our city, something like that.
keep
And now
asking
you can say, yay, now you can come to our Zoom room.
yeah,
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much for this presentation, for answering all the questions, and for all the work you've been doing. There's so many events here, so many photos, and even,
This is
you know,
only
during
like 10%, maybe less than 10% of the photos.
yeah,
Rara will
this is really great.
more pictures actually.
Yeah, I don't have time. Okay.
There's anyone else that want to ask any more questions? I don't see anyone. Just having a look at the Etherpad. Okay, there are no verbal updates. The Japanese community started to fill an event calendar for Xmas season for this season, and there is this is one of the activities to promote translation of MDN site into Japanese, and there is a link there if you want to see this advent calendar. And yeah, we are a few minutes over, but I think it was totally worth it because this was such a great presentation. It was so great to hear about all they've been doing, seeing all those pictures. And thank you very much for coming and presenting. That was really great. If there is nothing else, I will say goodbye. But if there is any more question,
If you have any questions, like after this meeting, you can reach us at Telegram, like
Instagram.
me or Lydia or Kiki.
great. Thank you very much, then. And we will meet all next week. Bye. Thank you very much, James. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
The recording has stopped.